From Sugar House in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, this is Poker Night in America. Hello and welcome to Poker Night in America. I'm Chris Hansen alongside Joe Stapleton.
Wait, the Chris Hansen from Bob 95 FM Fargo?
Yeah, man, don't blow up my spot.
I did not know I was working with a celebrity.
Yeah.
I might be too excited to continue. Okay, hold on. On tonight's show, we continue with an absolute all-star table, especially considering we're in Philadelphia.
All you need to know is that Doug Polk has been putting on a clinic thus far. Well, and maybe you need to know that King Callis is joining the table. That's about it. Let's get a handle on this candle.
It's let's light this candle, but you know what? I kind of like that one too. Can I have it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's get a handle on this candle.
I like it better when I did it.
You know, Kane Callis also does poker commentary. Did you know that? Isn't that great? Isn't it great that there's another poker commentator out there? Isn't that amazing?
There should be more of them.
Honestly, like, it's kind of reasonable at this point to actually give it.
Because every person who gets into the business is automatically better than I am. But yet I still have the job. Explain that one.
Seniority?
Bingo.
30-minute lockup test.
4 ways to this first flop.
Couple of aces hit the flop, and that hits Doug Polk squarely between the eyes. Shocker.
No ship.
Kaufman does have the flush draw.
And Jeremy Kaufman being involved in this pot reminds me of last episode. Cliffs from last episode. Doug Polk has a horseshoe up his click hole. Jeremy Kaufman can't beat him but won't stop trying, and he keeps doing the exact right thing to lose Phil Hellmuth the maximum, which I believe is going to happen again here.
Good assessment.
Phil's decided to bet this for some reason. Doug calls, and looks like Kaufman may be chucking in a raise with his flush draw.
That's exactly what he's doing. It's now 3,000. So 2,500 back to Hellmuth. Phil's fives to the muck, so now back to Doug Polk.
Doug's thinking about a chip transfer.
He makes the call. So once again, these two who have been tangling this entire table here at Sugar House are right back to their old ways.
I'm not really sure they've been tangling. It's more like Doug's been treating Jeremy like a sport coat wearing Venmo.
5,300.
I mean, you got to give the guy credit for
that's
trying.
I'm not playing the board. I'll tell you that much.
Neither is Doug.
Nice.
He's got trips.
Wow.
You're my favorite.
You're also my favorite.
Oh, it's so much love.
And there goes another nearly 20K pot to Doug Polk.
Where you won both of them? I had
All right, so we have the straddle in play from Busquet. And
I fold.
Jeremy Kaufman back at it, ace-jack, raising to 300. Deeb up to 1,200 with queen 10.
Wow, Olivier almost played a pot. And it looks like it's Deeb's turn to take Kaufman for a spin.
No, I just check off, but I think your flush frequency.
7, 10, 8 with two clubs is the flop.
No. Nines, tens, and jacks. There are all really bad calls.
Deeb bets his top pair.
All my ace X hands just beat you.
But like,
But
so
it's just not that many of them?
first off, half of those bet. Half of those
Kaufman
bet
calls.
If you have two pair, you're betting the flop. So you do have ace.
Another 10 on the turn for Deeb.
And I guess what I'll say is that Kaufman's not drawing dead.
But like in spots where your range is like very.
At this point, I have a feeling that Kaufman could jump off of the top of the building and miss the Delaware.
Like a slightly profitable bet.
What I find even crazier is that all his opponents just make huge hands against him that they're just never going to fold.
9,000 the bet from Kaufman.
Pretty sure we're going to see Shaun just call here.
Yep, that's what he does. 23,000 in the middle as we go to the river. Deeb with a real big lead.
And what do you know? Kaufman missed his 3%er.
He's not been very good at hitting that one today.
He hasn't been hitting, but also he's just been ramming himself into gigantic hands. Oh, he checks finally.
All in.
And there's the all-in from Deeb. Quick fold from Kaufman. Man, I sure hope this guy's rich.
He wasn't afraid even a little bit. There wasn't any fear.
So it looks like the Bank of Kaufman is having a promotional giveaway here on Poker Night. It's money, free money. He is giving away free money.
Stick around and see who's next in line. Whee! Download our new Poker Night in America app for free so you and your friends can have your very own poker night. Also available on Facebook Instant Games. Welcome back to Poker Night in America here at Sugar House in Philadelphia, which surprisingly doesn't sell gummy bear hair.
I'm disappointed too. Also disappointing, we've lost ourselves a Joe Kim, but we've gained a Tom Cannuli. You may remember Cannuli from the 2015 main event final table where he finished 6th.
You might also remember him from the movie Sucker Punch.
That was Jenna Malone.
Could have fooled me. Google it.
Of course, you totally tossed me 50 grand in a heartbeat.
Yeah, how much?
I mean, well, you gave it to him first, so it's only fair he gives it
Yeah,
back.
exactly.
Doug Polk and Shaun Deeb would each kiss you on the mouth right now if you put another
All right.
50 grand on the table.
I'll borrow 50 and pay you back 45. That
Wow.
seems like it might be a good deal.
Deep
If you get
raises
your
to
phone number, it's
600.
definitely worth it.
Action around to Olivier Busquet.
What, you already have a boyfriend?
Awkward.
You already have a boyfriend?
This is awkward. All right, I got this one.
Is that who I think it is in seat 1?
You learned?
It's Tom Cannuli.
Let camera
I
zoom in
don't
on
definitely
that
remember him
photo.
wearing a smart shirt, a vest, and a sport coat, much less a pocket square.
Really would like
A
to
lot of
meet
pocket squares at this table.
Doug is single. He'd really like
not-
to meet
I'm not
someone. He's up
single.
about $60,000. He likes long walks on the beach. He's a really nice
I
He
guy.
cares
really
about
hate
his hair
long
as much
walks
as
in
you
the
care
beach.
about yours.
Maybe more.
What's your sign?
I'm a stop sign.
Okay, that was
Oh,
good.
it's not even a lie. Oh, I've run into that stop sign over and over. Stop sign.
Kane Callis calls.
Oh. Ashley says maybe. You say maybe not. You're so cruel.
Check, check.
I was trying to
7 on the river gives Deeb the boat
I have a
and gives
girlfriend.
Callis trip 7s.
Is she as cute as Ashley?
Yes.
You're on TV. You better say yes.
I already said yes.
I'm just saying you snap called faster than you said yes.
What is this?
You-
try and hook me up with the waitress. I defend myself and defend my girlfriend, and then you insult me for not
Look,
defending my
maybe
girlfriend.
you're better
What
at
is
poker than you are at relationships, but that
Unbelievable.
should have been a faster snap call on the
I
yes.
said yes.
To be fair, Doug said yes before Jeremy even got the next line out.
Well, look, then when you have kids,
Or
you're
even
going to
if I
have
go
to be the
every day.
one to lay down the law. Because when the kids come around,
8,200 is the bet from Shaun Deeb.
play it tight.
Kaufman knows all about the kids coming around. He sees
Callis
his every other
calls.
weekend.
I'm far better father than I am a poker player.
Meanwhile, Shaun Deeb just doing people dirty.
82.
As usual.
With the two players that were there at the end, you could not leave that table.
Yeah, of course I could. I leave good
It's a
games
good
all the
question,
time.
though. It's a good question, though.
Shut up, Doug. Phil's humble bragging.
Let's do it. Awesome.
Looks like they have increased the blinds. We're now going to 100, 200, probably at the request of Doug Polk.
Oh, D-Gen.
Hey, Olivier Busquet is going to play a hand, everybody. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
We haven't seen the flop yet. Hold on.
D-Gen.
Deuces from Kaufman.
I don't go
On
on
the
the
button.
internet too often.
Calls.
Game's no fun. Cheers.
All right, cheers, everybody. Cheers.
I had Kimosabi mezcal at the bar.
Wait, is that Kimosabi?
No.
Oh, I would have Kimosabi.
I had one at the bar.
No, you didn't. They don't sell it here.
Fireball.
Cinnamony and sweet.
Look at that. Busquet doesn't play a pot for almost 3 decades here on Poker Night in America, and then just flops top 2. No big.
You're the only person who tightens up the more he drinks. You don't think so?
Jeremy's been getting passed around like a campfire bottle of whiskey.
But I don't think that I'm playing tighter because I'm drinking.
Callis calls the $700 bet from Busquet.
Calls drawing stone dead.
Which made it look like I was
they
getting.
all show.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
What was that? What
what
was
if
your
you-
your
that
hand
makes
was
you
shown
look
on the
more
stream when you bet
aggressive.
5K on the river, right?
Yeah, bottom set.
That's one bullet I dodged.
2,100
I gave you too much with King 4,
is the bet.
but I got you with
Phil, the King
aces.
4 was atrocious.
So you wanna find one hand? All right.
Kane's
You
new
win.
to the table.
You got anything else?
You may not know how tight Olivier's been playing.
I got something for you, and it's important. $100
Callis calls.
hidden right in front of you. It might be yours, it might be Doug's, but you're gonna keep it.
Woo!
7 on the
Man.
river.
I feel like I just made 100 from Doug.
That's right.
You probably did.
No reason Olivier should not be betting this again.
Like there people on the rail.
Great run out for ace queen.
On.
And then you like put it back.
All in from Busquet.
Kane, I know you just got here, but this is the only river card Olivier has gotten to in 2 episodes.
And I go all in and he called it off.
Good fold.
There's the right move.
On what street?
Pre-flop.
0th Street.
I thought you wanted to play tomorrow.
I do, and I love my children. I'm really basically an evenings and weekends dad. So this being the weekend,
Sweet tap dancing Moses, Doug Polk, you run hotter than 1,000 suns.
Why don't you just have the kids watch tomorrow and just be on a little bit better behavior? And tell them it's not real money. Tell them their college funds are safe. My son
No,
loves
Jeremy, I don't even know what you have. Just fold. No, please, just for the love of all things good.
Just
my
stay
son does
down.
that, but I'm
Just get on that plane and go kiss your kids. Just get away from the table.
Actually, I'm not the only person who says things like that. Thank you for making me maybe look better or just look as bad. I don't know.
No.
Things keep going this way. If Doug Polk ever has a kid, he might actually name it Jeremy Kaufman. So Deeb also gets involved. He's got Queen 10, Kaufman with King Jack. And here's the flop, Jack 6-9. Awful for Kaufman. Awful, awful, awful.
Doug Polk has 72% equity on a flop where no one can fold. Now he's betting 1150, and like I said, no one can fold. Kaufman's got top pair second kicker.
Make it 1175.
What?
What? That's not a legal raise? 25 bucks?
So Shaun's decided to raise a little semi-bluff here. I think if you're Doug, the play is to just call. If you raise, you can get out any bluffers. Like Shaun.
Now there is the call from Polk.
Wow, good fold. Uncharacteristically good fold from Kaufman. He's gonna leave himself some money to pick up his kids, a little present at the airport.
4 on the turn, so no straight yet for Deeb.
Games out here on the East Coast are good.
Not gonna be a very
are
scary card
good,
for
yeah.
Doug at all.
East Coast always had great games.
They are when you're in them. Just
Mostly
joshing you,
like
Phil.
Omaha, PLO games, yeah.
Stud games. When I used to come to Atlantic City, I used to make so much money. We'd play 300, 600 stud.
That 3-6 is still going.
In the 90s, wow, what a game.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Should have seen Phil in the stud game in the 90s. Listening to Belle Biv DeVoe and his Discman, wearing his all black hammer pants. Doug's gonna bet here for value and a little protection.
53.50, the bet from Doug Polk.
That's
I doubt Shaun's gonna fold. Doug's got a huge stack, and all Shaun's thinking about is being able to double up through him. As I suspected, Deeb is in this to the bitter end.
All right, 8 or a king on the river would do it for Deeb. He gets none of it.
Doug has to decide, does Shaun have a worse hand that can call? And if so, how much will he pay off?
All in.
Doug goes for all of it. It's the instant fold from Shaun Deeb.
Wow, the pots here have been bigger than one of those cannabis farms that are currently legal on a state level.
Good one, Dad.
Welcome back to Poker Night in America in Philadelphia at Sugar House.
Sugar House sounds like a Neil Young album.
What's your favorite Neil Young album?
I don't know. I did not write this.
I don't think I had any real bluffs.
You
tonight.
might not want to publish that one on Upswing.
Might not. Yeah, I had no real bluffs today. Just the goods. Just the goods and the services, you know?
What are the goods or the services that you provide?
I'm going to give all my winnings tonight to charity. This is the time to announce that, right?
I don't know, because you look a little dicey.
Well,
LOL charity.
that means some charity I'm going to be calling when I need $60K. I decided you're my charity. I mean, I'm
feel
your
like,
charity.
I feel like this side of the table and that side of the table are having very different experiences. Like every time Cannuli opens, Kane gives him the 3-bet.
Well,
But we're never involved in
there
that.
are no pocket squares on this side of the table.
Kane was the pre-flop aggressor. See
gotta
if he
rip that open.
continues on this flop.
They only sent the dress code to half the table.
F you, bitches.
There you go.
We're pocket squared up on this side, and it's blue. It's gonna make all the difference. If I start winning big, you're gonna have 20.
I'll tell you, he didn't have that. Didn't have that.
There's 3,100. The bet from Callis is called by Cannuli.
There we go.
Callis picks up a pair on the turn.
They're gonna be free.
Now, sometimes someone will slow down when they hit a pair on the turn. But if Kane's putting Tom on a lot of queens, he will bet again here.
We need Ashley.
Kane's got a pretty tight rep, too, so another bet here might work.
I don't know.
5,600. The bet from Callis.
Here's one reason why Cannuli may stick around. A lot of players aren't going to fire twice here unless they have super strong hands. Ace-king, king-queen,
As it would.
king-jack, king-10, hands like that may not even bet a second time.
Okay, sorry, say that again?
So,
While Cannuli is making the right calls here,
you check raise. Let's say you were deep in that.
putting up with the pressure that Callis is putting on him.
I would bet the same percentage.
Hope
on
he's
the turn
prepared to call a big bet on the
that I
river.
would if it went check.
Oh, look at this.
Such a sick river.
Same amount there. Which is like
Callis Rivers 2-pair,
balancing that. 'Cause that's something
21K in the pot.
Are your blacks in stack at 20 or
Yeah, 25.
25 stack?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
10,000 bucks.
But like,
Now, Cannuli's going to have Jack 10 here sometimes, so the ace made his hand. Not often enough, I don't think, for Kane to not bet this.
well, Queen's
He's not going to be up against ace-king or ace-queen very often.
Queen's is obvious. And then Jack X,
There it is.
you increase the frequency that he's bluffing enough.
What a tough spot for Tom Cannuli.
You might want to just like,
I haven't seen a spot this tough since Macbeth.
because his range is weighted now so much
Come
more
on,
heavily
Hanson, read
towards
some
air,
Shakespeare.
It probably makes more sense to check. I don't know. That's a spot.
No.
That's one of the spots I
The
wanna
sickest part is that if Kane were going to bluff, this is exactly how it would go down.
those two ranges out better because I think that's a spot that the
There
field
weren't a lot of flop draws, though,
and
but the ones that did exist either got there or paired their ace.
Greg to go take us to our steak dinner now.
Also, Kane Callis is tighter than my prom jacket. I don't think I've ever seen him run a bluff like this.
to be fair, it's a big hand.
Very big.
Yeah, he's
Good laydown, buddy. Called ahead, folded when he was behind.
Show the big bluff on TV.
All right, what's the line on aces?
So the interesting thing about this,
His reputation precedes him. You can't spell Kane Callis without two A's or two K's.
No.
No?
What humans do, they bet a really high frequency facing the turn check, and then a really low frequency if it goes check,
guys
check,
got me
check,
on
river. That's humans. But that's not what I mean, obviously, it's not what
We're
it
running out of time for the night. Let's see if the action gets a little crazy. Deeb raises to 600. And Busquet has been waiting all night to get kings. And he's got them.
Great time for it. People are going to be pretty loose on this hand, methinks.
yeah,
Do you have chips on you?
no.
No.
You don't.
Olivier raises to 2,000. Back to Shaun.
Shaun knows Olivier hasn't been playing much, but Olivier is going to think Shaun is opening pretty wide a lot, so it's possible for Olivier to make a play here without much. Yep, Shaun's playing back at him, 5,000 now. I'm not really sure Olivier's going to call or shove here. Flip a coin. I think with what Olivier's got behind, it's more likely to be a shove.
All in?
There it is, sploosh.
Call.
Got her all in the middle.
He's 3-bet me every time, and
Just under a $28,000 pot between Busquet and Deeb. And the flop is an ace. It's always got to be an ace, of course.
I felt it this time.
Turns another 3. Deeb way ahead.
I'm not good.
And you sat there and waited for that all night long, and then that happens to
I
you.
spew.
Poker.
I
It's
don't-
fun.
It's okay. We saw it. It's okay.
The taste in my mouth is horrible. I can't imagine what Busquet is tasting right now.
Good man.
Shaun Deeb running better than Shaun Deeb actually runs. MBN must be nice.
BRB, be right back.
Oh, Chris, you've been on AOL again.
Download our new Poker Night in America app for free so you and your friends can have your very own poker night. Also available on Facebook Instant Games. Welcome back to Poker Night and the conclusion of this very wild table. Let's go to our final chip counts to make sense of it all. Doug Polk ran super hot and played pretty well, resulting in a profit of over $72,000. Shaun Deeb finished up nearly 28 grand after sucking out on Olivier Busquet.
As for those who will find their time at Sugar House less sweet, Jeremy Kaufman lost over 50 grand, but he couldn't possibly care less. He's rich. Olivier Busquet went buster with Kings and lost his 20K buy-in. Thomas Cannuli lost about 12 grand and Hellmuth about 3. Joe Kim and Kane Callis lost what I can only imagine is the price of a Bluth banana. And that about sums things up here on Poker Night.
For Joe Stapleton, I'm Chris Hansen, and for everyone here at Poker Night in America, thanks for watching.
I feel like this side of the table and that side of the table are having very different experiences.
Yo, dog, if you like this video from season whatever of Poker Night in America, we've got like 4,000 other seasons, and there's 200 episodes per season. There's a lot of episodes to watch here at our page, all at your disposal. Go to town. Just do us a favor. Hit like, hit subscribe. I love you.
F you, bitches.
There you go.
We're pocket squared up on this side. And it's blue.